bit of a grudge holder.So when, on a late January day in 2022, as I stepped up to a then mandatory COVID 19 testing site at Caesars Palace in Las Vegas and received a call from my editor to tell me a tearful Adele had just posted a video saying she'd postponed the opening of her residency, I did not react with sympathy. Like thousands of others, I had schlepped to Vegas to attend this much-ballyhooed launch. The ticket, procured out of desperation on the secondary market, was nauseatingly pricey. At least my flight from the East Coast was only a few hours. There were many ticket holders who'd flown in from other countries. Although I'm a habitual visitor to Vegas, this was a work trip. So hey, at least you're in a fun place. Platitude did not mitigate my annoyance. My editor and I groused about the situation, and I vowed that whenever Adele stopped crying long enough to pull this show together, it would have to be the most magnificent fusion of artistry and music for me to forgive this delay that left thousands of fans stranded on the Strip and financially inconvenienced. 10 months later, I was back in Vegas in my originally purchased 400-level seat, both eager to see what splendor Adele had crafted and anxious that she might not even show up. She showed up, and she was spectacular. Adele was contrite and authentic, black ankle socks with a figure-hugging gown? Sure, why not? The Londoner was hilarious and luminous. My review noted her voice was as impeccable as her sculpted eyebrows and French manicure and her vocal delivery. A cream-coated locomotive. Oh no. 23. Adele will take the final curtsy of her weekends with Adele residency at the Coliseum at Caesars Palace.
Never mind, I'll find someone like you.
She leaves on her 100th show, and with the security and pride that not since Celine Dion, the woman who inspired this casino cathedral, has an artist so commanded a piece of real estate just by being. You could reliably stomp along to Rolling in the Deep, swoon at the breathtaking beauty of Skyfall and the dramatic unveiling of a 24-piece string section. Or, as one pal put it, sob your heart out during Someone Like You. But what made the shows unique, despite a static, if stunning, production and 20-song setlist, was Adele. Her humor, serrated counter to her glistening music, always balanced body with ballads. Her Grab a Pint with Me aura never seemed to contradict the reality that she is richer and comelier than most mortals. Of course, social media highlights were numerous. Adele turning down a fan's marriage proposal and thus insinuating her relationship with Rich Paul was signed, sealed, and delivered. Adele scolding a security guard for making an enthusiastic fan stay seated. Adele facilitating a marriage proposal, which occurred during the most free-flowing segment of the concert when Adele wanders through the crowd to deliver the wistful When We Were Young. Sometimes, the VIP box corralled luminaries of the highest tier. Paul McCartney greeted her in October 2023, and a year later, Queen Celine Dion wept, overcome with a trifecta of Adele's warmth, shimmering vocals, and a return to the venue that lives in Dion's heart. Adele's residency was created, ostensibly, to support her fourth studio album, the Grammy-nominated 30. But it quickly escalated into a breathless scramble for tickets unseen for any artist not named Taylor Swift or Beyoncé. But unlike her megastar peers, Adele was playing a 4,100 capacity theater on weekends scattered throughout the year. The demand was staggering, with tickets for her final performance selling for thousands of dollars 48 hours before showtime. For those who missed weekends with Adele, well, she seems adamant that her post-Vegas intentions involve nesting and resting. A vanishing act with an undefined return. Those who have attended during the run, or manage to acquire a coveted ticket for the grand finale have or will fully understand the depth of the 2-hour show as the minutes tick down. For her closing song, Adele sings Love is a Game, an album track from 30. As she hits her final note, Adele stands under a cascade of fuchsia glitter and disappears in a pink cloud. A moment of magic in a city built on illusions.it seems almost too literal, how Adele disappears before our eyes. But how lucky were those of us who witnessed her sonic seduction?